Hi, I'm Amber and today I will be reviewing the film Oppenheimer. Much has been written about Christopher Nolan's film Oppenheimer. It has been heaped with praise and outstanding box office performance, given its biopic genre. Some have waxed ecstatically, calling the film a masterpiece. The film recounts the history of the development of the first atomic bomb. Written and directed by Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer is about an enigmatic man who must risk destroying the world in order to save it. The casting was excellent. The film stars Cillian Murphy as J. Robert Oppenheimer and Emily Blunt as his wife, biologist and botanist Catherine "Kitty" Oppenheimer. Matt Damon portrays General Leslie Groves Jr., director of the Manhattan Project, and Robert Downey, Jr., plays Lewis Strauss, a founding commissioner of the U.S. Atomic Energy Commission. Florence Pugh plays psychiatrist Jean Tatlock, Benny Safdie plays theoretical physicist Edward Teller, Michael Angarano plays Robert Serber and Josh Hartnett plays pioneering American nuclear scientist Ernest Lawrence. Oppenheimer also features Rami Malek, Kenneth Branagh, Dane DeHaan, Alden Ehrenreich, and Matthew Modine. The film is based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning book American Prometheus, The Triumph and Tragedy of J. Robert Oppenheimer by Kai Bird and the late Martin J. Sherwin. Cillian Murphy is outstanding at portraying Oppenheimer's excitement about theoretical physics and the opportunity to put his knowledge to the test in creating the atom bomb. He is equally adept at showing us Oppenheimer's torment after seeing the destruction and death that he helped create when atom bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. He was not the first, nor was he the last, to regret his own creation. Even those who have helped lead the way to today's big development, the nascent artificial intelligence industry, have already begun to signal their fear of its potential uses. Calls for regulation are happening more frequently, but likely if AI is regulated, the government, especially the military, will find a way to exempt itself, an outcome we should all fear, not unlike what was done with Oppenheimer's knowledge of particle physics. The movie does an excellent job of revealing the lack of integrity of physicist Edward Teller, whose unbridled love for nuclear power, especially of the explosive type, knew no limits. He wanted to proceed full steam in development of the hydrogen bomb, which Oppenheimer did not endorse. Blunt is strong as Oppenheimer's wife, but the script leaves her drinking problems over the decades unaddressed. There are also scenes where her aging makeup appliances are obvious, especially in the IMAX version. Pugh portrayed Oppenheimer's affair partner and her nude scenes with Murphy were comfortably natural and realistic. Robert Downey Jr. is riveting as the political bottom feeder, Lewis Strauss. The makeup artists, however, let the character down. Even though the movie covers a span of 2 to 3 decades, Downey looks the same age throughout. As Safdie, Matt Damon was excellent as the director of the Manhattan Project, but the IMAX version did not flatter his dental work. Rami Malek gave a great performance during his character's testimony before Congress, and those words eventually led to Oppenheimer being rehabilitated in the public's eye. Josh Hartnett played an affable Ernest Lawrence, but then the part didn't require a lot from him, and he did not exceed the script's expectations. Particularly powerful were the sonic and visual effects that represented Oppenheimer's fears and regrets. They startle and engage the viewer. The scenes dealing with the first nuclear test were compelling, suspenseful, and searingly photographed. Maybe Nolan did it intentionally, but the movie avoided showing much in the way of the aftermath and horror of the two city-destroying nukes. A bit more might have helped bolster the theme of Oppenheimer's guilt and also bring awareness to facts that we have chosen to minimize or at least excuse. The costuming was excellent and seemed to be period accurate. Oppenheimer's trademark wide-brimmed fedora was particularly effective in helping to draw his character. Like other Nolan films, the dialogue was at times impossible to understand. The soundtrack's music was ever-present, and it frequently drowned out important spoken words. However, the music by Ludwig Göransson added punch to the drama but never was a sort of character on its own, as is the case with, for example, John Williams' movie scores. Oppenheimer is a great film and a wonderful segue away from superheroes, alternate universes, and CGI-dominated stories. The IMAX format did not add much to the film, other than to inadvertently highlight that actors have skin and dental issues, just like the rest of us. This is Amber and thanks for watching Atlanta Music Critic. Please become a patron at This review was authored by William Ford. See you soon.